everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to The Messenger is Here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut 11, take 2. Mercury is retrograde. Luckily I wasn't too far into the reading. I had an interruption, so I thought, okay, start again. That's what Mercury is all about. Second opportunity is possibly the meaning, or, well, maybe it wasn't the right moment to receive your message. I was talking about the astrology and that the moon is transiting through Aries, the early degrees, so has just passed over Neptune and is coming up towards Saturn. Saturn and the moon, that could be an emotional slump, and that's where I was interrupted. So possibly there is going to be an emotional low today. Know that this too shall pass quickly, as the moon does transition quickly through each sign. Well, Aries is also a quick sign. What are we facing in the next few days? I'm just looking at my notes. Today, Neptune is retrograding. Hopefully, if you've been really unclear about what's going on, maybe you'll be given an opportunity to see some truths. See what is blocking you, what you couldn't see clearly. Maybe because Saturn does speak to the truth, and the moon is coming up to Saturn. Relative to this new beginning, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. On the 9th, we've got Venus entering Virgo, and we'll connect with the South Node, where love and money, finances, security, friendships, relationships is concerned. What do you need to release? What is karmically finished in your life and you need to physically release it? Venus is not strong in Virgo. She's more about the details. And we're coming up to a new moon in Cancer on the 13th, 14th of the month. Okay. Just before the new moon in Cancer, we're going to have a Kazemi. Mercury is going to connect with the sun, so there could be some aha moments. And that will happen around the 20th degree of Cancer. Look to your chart and see what you've got there. Okay, let's see. Cosmic Tarot by Norbert Loche. That's if I'm pronouncing it correctly. That's what we'll be using today for today's message. We have the Black Moon Astrology Oracle as well. Let's see what's coming through energetically, dear friends, as it's very exciting times. On Patreon, we have done the July month ahead astrology. If you're interested in truly what's going on every day in the cycles, because that's what astrology is about. When did they start? Now are the opportunities, right? When did we have those conjunctions? There's so many cycles that are giving us now the opportunities. Want to know more about them, where they're happening and how they affect you personally relative to your chart. And of course, that is if you're familiar to your chart, with your chart, okay? That will help you understand where you roughly are. So let's go. Karma Dharma, energetically, dear spirit, what does the messenger bring us today? I would say look out for signs and synchronicities. They're very significant right now, right? Something is trying to break through. We've got Jupiter early degrees of Leo opposing Pluto and Juno. What contract, what agreement do you need to release? What's going to be shown that was secretive? What's going to give you the bigger picture and the wisdom relative to romance, whatever you're creating? Is it entrepreneurship? Is it a relationship? Is it something to do with your children? Something to do with leadership? Well, you know, someone taking the leadership position in a group that you associate yourself with. What is it that you're creating? What is the Karma Dharma, dear spirit, in the now? I did say it's the 7th, but whenever you receive this message, that should be significant for you. Well, I think I'm holding all the cards in the reverse, so we will take it in the upright, obviously. You know, reverse cards can speak to blocked energy for me. And you know what I noticed at the bottom? The Tower. Okay, something is flipping its head on a coin. Something is going to happen that is, it could be an opposition, it could be things turning very suddenly, very significantly. We have been talking about the Mars Uranus conjunction early Gemini, right, which is connecting well for the air signs and the fire signs. Something is going to happen. Maybe something has already happened in the past, right? A reversed Tower moment, which is a number 16, goes back to 15, which is the devil, which are the limitations, restrictions, boundaries. Something is being broken and there will be a release. It may have to do with love. It may have to do with head over heart decisions. Okay, I felt called and Spirit told me to turn and see what's at the bottom. So big changes where love, partnerships, companionship, friendships, even siblings is concerned. Let's sort of hide the nudity on this card. And let's see what's going on. Gemini and the Tower. Well, that's Uranus and Mars. Oh my God. In Gemini. Wow. Please share, like, hype, comment, even a love heart. So many of you watch this video, you don't bother putting a love heart. I don't expect you to share your personal life story here with us, but please support the channel through helping YouTube understand that you like what we are uploading. That's the least that you can do energetically. Thank you in advance. I'd like to say hello to some people, just some people who come to mind. Paulina, Andrew, Judith, Mercedes, Angie, Mary Elizabeth, Velda. Oh, okay. Who else? What came through? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Fated events will be playing out, of course. Now, maybe it was more turned towards the opposition. So, ready to turn upwards. Fated events and changes will be happening. Who else comes to mind? Sally, if you're listening. Anna. Who else comes to mind, dear Spirit? Right now, my mind is sort of blocked. It's like I'm trying to tune in and tune out at the same time. A big thank you to our members, of course, Cynthia, Cindy, Lisa. Oh, so many names, and I do apologize if my mind did not go to you right now, but energetically we are connected. Let's see, since you're here, energetically we're connected. Let's see what's coming through. I'm on the road today, just so that you know. We'll be back tomorrow with a love reading. Hopefully tomorrow, if not at the latest Thursday. Yeah, so just make sure you're being notified. Okay, let's see what's coming through from the messenger. What is Mercury bringing us? We've got a 6 of Wands. Leo comes through. Recognition, success, self-worth, and applause for a job well done, a creative venture, recognition, success, renowned success, breaking through. This is Jupiter in Leo. Oh my God, everyone. Are you dealing with someone that may be a little bit egotistical, someone that's they've got a name for themselves? Oh my God, Oh my God. The Tower. Look at the eye. This is mercurial. Something will be shown to us. Something is coming down. You see that this could be also humbling energy. You see the crown that's falling from the top of that tower. The tower can also speak to someone being lonely, someone being on their own, someone stuck by, I don't know, working too much, a contract that they've signed was not something that maybe gave them the fame and fortune. This is like an awakening. This is something suddenly that's coming through. Is it information? It could be a humbling energy for someone that was quite egotistical, right? Something is shifting greatly. And there could be ideas, there could be decisions. Again, I would say this is Mars and Uranus in Gemini. And Mercury rules Gemini. So what is Mercury from the past, retrograding in Cancer, going to bring us? Look towards the next few days, because the Sun and Mercury will cazimi. Mercury will go through a death process and a rebirth. Are you ruled by Mercury? Are you a Gemini or a Virgo? Or are you a Cancer where Mercury is retrograding? Cancer Leo comes through. I love getting you guys to think. That's what it's all about. It's that potent, this is like the third eye. This is trust your higher self and what signs you're getting. Something is happening here, and Mercury is about communication. It's got to do with the past, someone's emotional, financial security, their family, your family. Something is coming up from the past, okay? And yes, collectively, this could also be a downfall for someone that holds a leadership position. Something may be revealed. Sun opposition Pluto, which could be quite humbling. This could also be the birthing of someone that holds a position of power, someone that's going to bring grandiose riches, possibly to humanity, to the people. Someone that holds a position of power but is there to help guide the collective. I don't know if this is someone religious or if it's someone that is quite known, renowned, something to do with, Leo is, it's people who are very creative, people who are in the, acting business, music business, collectively speaking. And there again is the mercurial energy, right? The magician. Magician, again, Gemini, Virgo. We've got the Magician, the Tower, and the Six of Wands. Huge cards here. This is a new beginning. It's like the alignment of the stars is bringing an opportunity for a new beginning, but something needs to be released. Remember, I did say Mercury rules Virgo, which is where the South Node is. Virgo is where, Venus is going to enter very soon. So she's all about the details. She's all about the practical. And Venus, of course, will be touching on the where the eclipses have happened past year and a half. Also, the nodes are going to shift now, my dear friends, into Leo and Scorpio, so they will start affecting the fixed signs more. It's like we're coming to the end of something here, the end of those areas in your chart that rule Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini. But also Venus will step on the South Node, as I said, which is a very karmic energy, something you're needing to cut away, release, give up, sacrifice. But Regulus, the heart of the lion, the asteroid of success, but quick downfalls, leadership, abundance, is also there. So again, that ties in something to do with someone who holds a leadership position. This is an awakening as well. This is someone's third eye going through an opening. because of information. Maybe this is Spirit saying, I will help you decide. Okay, make the decision, because this is a head over heart decision. So expect big alignments with Spirit, messages, synchronicities. See something is going. Scorpio comes through. The Death card, another major arcana card. These are major times that we're living through, friends. There's the Hermit. We've been talking about it. This is the ending of loneliness, solitude. Someone sees the truth. Someone sees the light, whether it's internal, external. This is another ending. 2 cards that speak to endings. For a new beginning, something wants to begin, but we need to wrap something up from the past. Virgo, Scorpio, mutable energies come after fixed energies. Or Leo, Scorpio, right? Maybe this is the beginning of the change of some fixed areas of your chart, or those fixed signs. I mean, this could be something that is, the light comes in about things that were very dark. Mysteries possibly coming in to be solved. I would say also pay attention to people that have passed on, people from your family that are giving you signs. I would say pay attention. Okay, pay attention, because they are guiding us, which is exactly what happened to me the other day. Like, it was my dad's birthday on July 1st, and all my family got to see him. He came to our dreams and gave different messages to each of us. Six of Swords, this is transition. This is leaving troubles, leaving conflict, transitioning towards calmer waters. Oh my God, you know, there's the Mercury symbol. Moving towards healthier situations, connections, calmer times, possible travel, moving, because Mercury is also about moving, right? Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter is also about long distance. It's desiring to connect, maybe to take charge, to be the leader, to transition towards a place that you would feel much better in, because Leo is all about having fun, feeling good. It's about a risk that's taken. And what else was it that I wanted to tell you? Yeah, Mercury. Mercury is the god that would transition the dead, the deceased, to the next incarnation, right? He's the god that helps souls transition. And he transitions, he takes them just like the Six of Swords. Remember, in the tarot, this is about change. This is transitioning from something that is dead and gone, a situation, towards something that is your calling. Okay? It's like your life is going through a resurrection. You've got second chances at happiness, whether it's work, it could be changes in work, in partnerships, relationships, big changes in all relationships, as I said before. Gemini is the twins. It could be with relatives, siblings. And remember that Leo has got a big heart. So we're moving towards more generous times, more confidence. We've got the ability to create, to give birth to a new situation, as long as we know the power that we hold. We've got the Page of Pentacles. This could be a messenger. This is maybe what you were studying in the past. Yes, and there could be something to do with study, because Gemini is also the natural third house of education, right? Primary. Jupiter has been mentioned, or higher education. something to do with studies, right? It could be religious studies. Many of you are thinking of different things, of writing a book. What do I do? Do I continue studying? Do I need to take action, right? To go back to school, whatever this is. This could be an actual child as well. But it's something that the Page of Pentacles is looking towards growing, manifesting. And we've got the World card. So this is a huge cycle, of course, that is coming to a completion. The cycle of the Fool coming to an end as a new journey begins. Right? Again, the fixed signs. This is a Saturnian energy. And we've got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. This says there will be success here. Possibly for some of you, reconciliation, a new beginning. You're studying this, you're looking at this long term. Is it worth my while? Can it work through practical means? The Three of Cups is reconciliation. Some of you may also be closing up a major life cycle. You may have connected to someone new here through friends. Others of you could be releasing a possible friendship group and connecting with new groups of people. That's what Pluto in Aquarius speaks to. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Doing your due diligence, working hard towards some sort of a celebration. Is it a group effort that's coming to a completion successfully? What is this? It will be different for each. Remember, we're reading generally for everyone. Let's see what the Lenormand wants us to know. What is coming through energetically? Some of you are planning trips, holidays. I want to wish you a happy summer. I'll be taking a week off, something like that as well. So we all deserve a little bit of a breather and a break. Let's see what's going on. Very strong mercurial energies. Scorpio, so Pluto, Mars, so Aries comes through as well. I did mention Leo. Let's see what the Lenormand speaks to. Of course, Gemini is massive here. We've got the Sun. We've got the Scythe. So Leo, Scorpio. And we've got the House. Some information, clarity is coming through relative to some sort of an ending, a breakup, a metamorphosis. It's got to do with someone's home, someone's stability, someone's marriage, long-term relationship. But Spirit is also saying here, where someone has the courage, there will be opportunities, and through a risk taken to end something. It's like a financial risk here taken as well, but it will give the stability, it will bring manifestation, because the house, to me, it's not just a simple home, it's like a mansion, right? Which speaks to abundance, financial as well. Not only a change where someone's personal life is concerned. The Scythe, of course, is Scorpio. It's something very hasty, something very sudden that happens, which speaks to change. It's got to do with that divine masculine. They may have Scorpio, Leo heavily in their chart, or it's the fearlessness of and the action being taken relative to a masculine archetype, or is it a masculine figure, or is it your masculine side? There's the transition of the ship. So again, it does resonate with the Six of Swords. An opportunity to say goodbye to, because the ship is Sagittarius. There's departure, there's farewell, there's travel, there's an adventure and a new journey that's opening up. And and long distance relationships here. And there's the ring. You've been through this possible cycle before. Maybe this is the time of change, and there is something promised. This is a new contract. Is it a relationship? Is it a business deal? What is it? Okay, because the ring does speak to a promise. The ring is Venus in Libra. Maybe that will happen when Venus enters Libra in about a month and a half or something like that. This is a commitment, a promise, a partnership. And someone needs to have the courage to do that. Someone needs to be brave. This is a Mars energy. Let's see how the planets are affecting us. There's an opportunity here for someone to stand tall, to find their power, to have the strength of character. Or this could be someone that's very influential in your life, that's very supportive of you. And beneath that is the lucky clover. So it's a moment of opportunity. Let's take it. Taurus and I have. Remember, Chiron has entered Taurus. Taurus is fixed earth. It's about security. It's about self-worth. We'll be looking at that for the next few months. Remember, the early born fixed signs will be affected by Chiron. Chiron, the wounded healer, and Venus. Venus is also going to be in a very good trine, very good aspect to Chiron. Remember, Venus rules Taurus. So someone needs that security of what I have. Do I have someone in my life also that is valuing me? Someone that will be stable, someone that I can feel secure with. Remember, the wounding is about I have, so it could be about finances as well. But Chiron will return back to the late degrees of Aries. Next year will return to Taurus. So Chiron is still affecting the cardinal signs, late born with late placements. What else? So we've got Venus here. We've got Venus, Mercury, retrograde, reinvention. There's the reinvention of what I have. What gives me that sense of security? Is it a stable relationship? Is it a business? Is it the money you own in the bank? Mercury retrograde. Reinventing ourselves. Mercury will bring reinvention in Cancer. Look to that part of your chart. And we've got the Grand Cross and Provoker. There will be provocations. This is like a pressure that cannot hold anymore. You may be provoked, okay, to reinvent your life if you've gotten comfortable and you're not taking action. Remember, Taurus is, I have, but Taurus is also fixed earth, digging their heels in many times. Mercury comes and says you need to reinvent. If you can't reinvent yourself, then you will be provoked to do that. Okay, this is a lot of pressure being built, and we see the Tower twice. There will be pressure here for change. Grand trine and blessings. After the provocation, after something gives in and changes, shocks you, surprises you, here come the blessings. The Grand trine is blessings. It's like a Jupiterian energy for me. And we've got the Moon and Soul. The Moon and Soul. Maybe there will be some truth, some openings, emotional openings, someone being more truthful with what's going on in their psyche, in their personal life, in their soul. The Moon is it's the Moon, right? The Moon is things that are hidden. Possibly to do with psychological wounds or things that were unclear. Remember, we're going to have a new moon in Cancer, and that will be mid-month. That new moon in Cancer may bring up some truths, right? Because the moon rules Cancer. So, looking forward to that, my dear friends. Looking forward to that. Let's take a couple of love thoughts and love messages, because I know many of you do want the personal messages here. Even though we're reading energetically for the collective, let's see what's coming through. Unfortunately, I did not recognize you as my soulmate at first sight, but now I see you truly are. Okay. What else? Think of your person. Waiting for you to make your choice. I won't be waiting forever. And I had been dreaming about you before I met you. This is a soulmate connection. Someone may be returning from your past. Possible reconciliation for some of you. With a twin flame, we've got the twin flame card. Only you, baby, come back. I want to have a family with you, but I have so much on my plate, I don't know if I can offer you anything. I have been through a lot, and I will wait for you for as long as it takes. All right, my darlings, I think we'll leave it there. I want to thank you always for connecting with us here, for whatever you do to help this channel exist still. I'm wishing you well. We'll be back tomorrow as the Twin Flame Soulmate will premiere. And what else? Fingers crossed for the Karmic Key by Mary Lou Cup. We'll get through the App Store for iOS people. For the Android people, make sure you do the update so that you could see how the Karmic Key will give you the answers to your relationship and how much karmically you're connected or not. Thank you for your love and your support always. Do follow us on Instagram and TikTok. The links are beneath. Thank you for considering also becoming a member. Members get this reading earlier, and depending, because we've got 2 memberships, and they also get the extended of the Twin Flame Soulmate love reading. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, and we'll be back tomorrow. Wishing you well, my darlings.